Hello there. Okay, so hello there. So I want to have the freedom to play GTA 6 when it drops without feeling shame for wasting my life or whatever kind of shame I'm gonna have. And to do that, I have given myself the challenge to make $1 million. If I have $1 million, then boom, I can play it safely. I don't need to feel any shame. I am successful enough in the financial aspect that I won't feel shame. But then I felt like, okay, $1 million is way too much. I'm not gonna make it. Only 12 months left until GTA 6 drops. So, boom! I lowered my standard and made it $10,000 a month. An online business making $10,000 a month. Nothing crazy. It has been done before so many times, and it's probably been nothing crazy. It has been done so many times before, and it's probably happening right now. Literally. I bet every day, every few hours, someone is hitting the $10,000 a month mark with their business, okay? It has been done by so many people, my age group, younger than me. It's just like exercise. Literally, you have a set of actions that you need to do over and over until you achieve the result you want. But I have been procrastinating doing the work that needs to be done for the past 6 years of my fucking life here. Quite shitty. And 6 months ago, when I turned 22, I was opening my laptop, about to procrastinate again, watch some YouTube videos, but then I got a notification. It was a video I filmed to myself in the future, from the past. It was set to be sent to me when I turned 22. And so I opened the video and I watched it. And it was me telling future me how I will never put us in the same situation again. I will take so much action that it will be absolutely impossible for us to not succeed and to not get to the financial success that we want to be in the future. I was then in a shitty minimum wage factory job that I hated and made me hate my life, and that's why I filmed the video. But then, there I was, 2 years later, 22, and I knew I didn't do shit. I was still in the same position. Nothing changed. I didn't do anything I said I would do. And so I felt so much shame. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. Honestly, I hated myself. It felt so shitty. And I could only imagine how I would feel when I'm 25 and I see the same video. I don't even want to imagine. I mean, I honestly believe I wouldn't want to live. Like, that's so... I don't want it to cross my consciousness, okay? So that's when I made the challenge to myself. That's when I declared the challenge to myself. Okay, let's lock in. Let's make $1 million before GTA 6 drops in. It was about 12 months from when I turned 22. So that was a challenge. $1 million. Let's get to it. Let's go. Let's lock in. I even posted a video on social media here on YouTube. That's when I started this YouTube channel. And I posted a video on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, I basically made it a public declaration. I am starting. And this time, if I don't do what I said I would do, it will be a public shame. Yeah, even though I didn't get any views, still the video was available publicly. I then dropped out of my chemical engineering degree, second year. I then dropped out of my master's degree in chemical engineering. I was in my second year, and I made the decision basically. I made all the hard decisions. I made the decision to simply just lock in on this goal and spend every free minute, every free uh, ounce, every free penny, extra penny that I have, every free minute, everything, every free energy, everything I have, and dedicated to get to the goal. That was a decision. And basically, it also meant that I sacrificed everything that I liked doing and focused on doing the things that needed to be done. And as for the things that I was not willing to sacrifice, like my physical health, some of my relationships with my loved ones, I decided to do the bare minimum needed to maintain them so they don't regress, but they will not grow. And what do you think happened then? I started procrastinating again. Yeah, that was okay. 5 months after I declared this public declaration, I simply procrastinated. I didn't do shit. I mean, I did a few things every few days, and I procrastinated most of the days, most of the weeks, most of the months. 5 months passed. We were now December 2025, and I hadn't done shit yet. 7 months left until GTA 6 drops, 1 month until 2025 ends, and I had already lost my life savings. I'm now just a dropout. I lost my bicycle. Someone stole it. I lost my phone. It suddenly died. My MacBook started overheating and it only works with a fan blowing on it full power. And so many other things happened as well. And so I was in a much worse situation, older, less social status, and I hadn't done shit. Like, honestly, I don't care about bad things happening to me that are outside of my control. But I'm so ashamed because working and doing the things that needed to be done, even when I didn't feel like it, that's in my control, and I didn't even do that. That's where my shame comes from. But I caught myself this time, just 5 months later. I mean, usually it used to take 2 years, and then 1 year, and then another year. And this time I caught myself after 5 months, and I realized, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, we need to lock in again. Okay? Okay. And sure, I was in a worse situation, but that's fine. I started seeing my life as a movie, okay? As the story of the hero. I mean, we are all the heroes of our life. We are all the main characters of our life. And so I started seeing problems and the hardships as something that makes this story, this movie, this epic story even more epic. Because no matter how many times I fail, no matter how much hardships I face, at the end of the day, when I become successful, all of these hardships will become a part of my success story. That's how I started looking at it. And then, Rockstar, they delayed GTA 6. They delayed the release date of GTA 6 another 5 months, which was an insane coincidence. I mean, I just wasted 5 months and then they delayed it 5 months again. It's like I got a reset from God, a reset from the universe. It was so good. It felt so good. I was I was so happy, and the internet was crashing out because GTA 6 got delayed again. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to play it if I am not making some money, if I'm not reaching some of my standard, you know. So yeah, it was. I made a decision. I will lock in again. I will. I will at least start making the amount of money I would have made from a minimum wage job from the business. Let's get to it. Let's lock in before the end of the year, before the end of 2025. I have 1 month left. Let's lock in. And then I started procrastinating again. I'm not even gonna slap myself. I mean, I don't even know what to tell myself. Do I even want it? Why am I even filming this video? Why do I keep doing this if I really want it? Why do I keep procrastinating? What kind of bullshit is this? What am I doing? I wasted that month. Yeah, and here I am now. 2026. What date is it today? It's 11th January 2026. And yeah, I haven't done shit yet. And now I'm in an even worse situation. I mean, I'm 22, and a dropout, and all of the other things I mentioned, and I'm now in debt. Because, last time my life savings ran out, I lost them, so I had to get money somewhere. But I caught myself faster this time. Are you noticing this insanely cool pattern? First, it was every few years, then every year, then every 6 months, then after 5 months, and now I caught myself after a month and a half. I mean, it's good progress. Even if it's pathetic, I know. It is what it is. At least I'm improving. As much as I hate to say it, but yeah. I mean, what can I do? The past is the past. I can now change the future. My actions now will determine the future, but I can't change the past. All right? So, I will say it again, even though I said it, I don't even know how many times before. This time will be different. This time I will lock in. This time I will win. This time I will do what needs to be done, even when I don't feel like it. This time I'm going to be a man who does what he intends to do and not what he feels like doing. Alright? Alright. This is going to be it. And I know it's hard to believe in your word after you have failed to do what you said you would do for a countless amount of times, and you failed so many times. But what is the other option? Giving up? Come on, that's not really a fucking option. And the fact is, the hardest part about entrepreneurship or being great in anything at all is the fact that every time you go and want to become great, you want to improve, everyone around you will tell you that you're gonna fail. Because most people fail. And they are gonna be right. They're gonna be right when you fail once and twice and 3 times and 4 times and 10 times and 20 times. They're always going to be right 99.9% of the time. However, if you don't give up and you don't die, you will eventually win. And when you win, that's the only time that matters, because suddenly all of your other failures turn into part of your success story. And so, people who doubted you, they were 99% right and 100% wrong, because they were wrong the only time when it mattered. They were wrong the only time when winning would cancel everything out. And that's what I'm intending to do. And that's the hardest thing about entrepreneurship or being great. It's the fact that you always have to believe with all your heart, after all of these failures, that this time will be the time. And if you don't, you will never be able to give it your all. You will never be able to endure the pain. You will never be able to endure the risk and take the risk. And that's why I'm saying it here again. Another public declaration. I am going to win. Okay? I don't know how long it will take. I'm not gonna set some fucking stupid timeline this time. I mean, sure, I wish I could play GTA 6 before it drops. I wish I have a business making $10,000 a month before GTA 6 drops. I wish I make $1 million before I'm 25. But I don't care if I don't. All I care about is doing the things needed to get there. All I care about is obsessing over the inputs, obsessing over the process, becoming better and better and better at doing the things needed to be done. And whenever I become good enough at doing the things to get the result that I want, then I will get the result. The work is on me. The results are outside of my control. The work is on me. The results are on God. Yeah, nice. I got carried away there for a minute. And by the way, for the past 6 years of my life, I have watched so many people start a YouTube channel. And they have nothing. I mean, they are living in a first world country or second world country, and they are working towards something. But they have nothing compared to the success that most of us dream about. And I watch them go from zero to everything while I'm just watching. I'm so happy for them, and I loved watching them. But I'm so ashamed at the fact that I just watched. And so I don't want you to do the same thing. Okay? I'm going to start documenting my journey now. All right? I'm going to start posting on this YouTube channel what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But I don't want you to just sit and watch me. I know I will be successful. I know, because again, I told you, I'm not going to stop. I either become successful or I die, and then none of it matters. So, I don't want you to just watch me. I want you to work on your dreams as well. I want you to achieve your potential as well. I want you to squeeze your potential with me. Okay? Build your dream life while you are watching. Don't do my mistake. Do not do it. Do not just sit and watch. Do something. Anything. Okay? Okay. So now, I'm not gonna just sit here and rant about my life hardships and life stories and. No. No, no, no. I'm not either gonna sit here and talk about how I'm going to change. I already did that for a while, but yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna get to it, get to action, 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 action. And then, after I gain some momentum and some results and some money, then I can sit there, analyze, see where I'm going next. And then again, action, 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 action. Good, good. So, let's get to the next step. So, right now I have to get a minimum wage job because I'm in debt and I don't want to be worrying about how I will pay for rent and the food and stupid shit like that. I need to get these things sorted out. So, yes, a minimum wage job will take 8 hours of my day, but it's gonna give me the peace of mind and it's gonna give me a place to live and food to eat. So, it's necessary. I am still at a very low level of the game that I need to get a minimum wage job. All right? All right. I'm thinking about getting a food delivery, like Uber Eats or something. And yeah, it's stormy outside, and I don't have a car, and my bicycle got stolen, but I could buy a new bicycle, some heavy jackets, and boom, deliver some food. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna think about it. I'm not gonna sit here and anticipate and think about it now and try to plan it perfectly. Fuck that. I don't care, okay? Okay. However, since I have already taken debt, I do have a runway. I have enough money to survive for the next month, okay? About 30 days, less, 21 days, something like that. Anyways, so until then, I'm not gonna worry about having a minimum wage job. I'm gonna completely remove it from my mind. Only after the month ends, then I'm gonna get to it. However, in this period, I will be working on the business 100% of my time, literally, and only focus on 20% of the actions that get 80% of the results. I'm going to be doing cold outreach. I'm going to be calling potential customers to try to get them to be my customers so I can get their money and deliver a service to them. As simple as that, okay? Okay. So, what's my business going to be like? Okay. So, what's my business going to be? Okay. Let's just think about this from first principles, all right? All right. I believe that the most important skills in business, and to start any business, you need to be able to find business problems to a specific person. Okay? Okay. So now, once you have the skill of finding business problems, you now found an opportunity in the market. Now, the next skill is being able to use tools and systems and skills that you have to solve that problem in a simple way with your resources. Okay, and I'm gonna use AI for that most of the time because, most skills can be now used, can be now replicated by using AI. Okay, like instead of spending 5 years learning how to Photoshop or spending 3 years learning how to code. I mean, coding takes more than 5. Instead of spending this time, you can just prompt it and boom, you will get the same result if you had spent a decade learning it. And every few months, more and more skills are being replaced by AI. I believe the internet made information free and available for everyone, and AI is making skills free and available for everyone. Okay? Okay. So I'm gonna use AI so I can solve very complicated problems with very limited resources. Good, good. Next step is the ability to articulate the problem that I found and the solution that I made to the potential customer in a way better than they themselves could. This way, they feel stupid saying no to my offer. And boom, this is how you get clients. Now then, you are gonna have to get in front of potential customers to articulate the problem and the solution that you have created. It's really as simple as that. And so I have a billion ideas on how to do that and what problems to solve and to which specific person and how to package it in a way that makes them feel stupid saying no. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to fucking analyze all the ideas and which one is better. No, I'm just gonna pick one randomly. Let's get a coin and I'm gonna just pick any idea, okay? Because it doesn't matter what idea I have. What matters is execution. What matters is just doing. Especially at the beginning, when I think I know, but there are so many things that I don't know because I'm still a beginner. I don't have enough skills to know exactly what's the best idea. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick something. So let's go with this. I'm gonna help US home service contractors. Okay. I hope I edit this video so I don't seem like an idiot. Anyways. Oh, fuck. So let's go with this one. I'm gonna help US home service contractors with a marketing system, basically. I'm just gonna help them get 5-star reviews. I'm gonna help them get an automation so that whenever they miss a call, the potential client gets automated text back asking them what is the job they need help with and saying, sorry, I couldn't answer you, I'm in a job, so that their lead doesn't just go away, the potential customer doesn't just go away and call the next contractor, which is usually what happens. And a system for them to stay in front of their customers, basically. Every few months, they will be sent a discount code saying, hey, thank you for working with us. Hope you think we did a great job. Take this discount code for any job you want us to do now, and it's available for your friends and family. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I mean, I can improve on it later as I go, but I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible now. So all I need to do now, the action, is to start cold calling. I'm gonna figure out how to get a US phone number. I'm gonna start calling potential leads. potential customers. Yeah, same shit. And hey, well, I'm gonna find a way to get them to book a meeting with me, and then I'm gonna find a way to present everything I told you now in a cool way that makes them feel stupid to say no. And then hopefully they tell me, yeah, I like it, take my money, give me your service. And I take their money and I give them my service, and we are all happy. Hopefully I manage to do all of this before I have to get a minimum wage job that takes 8 hours of my day, but we will see, okay? Let's get to doing the actions now. Getting a US phone number, start cold calling. I'm not gonna overcomplicate things, and I'm gonna film myself cold calling, and we'll see what happens. Let's get to it.